What's going on, everyone? Jason here with another Seed Showcase for 7 Days to Die on console. So let me ask you, do you like a challenge? Because I've got a challenge for you. This map is definitely challenging, and I question whether or not to actually post it or upload it, however you want to consider it. But I figured everyone's preferences on a game can vary, and it kind of shows you the kind of crap that I find when I'm trying to find a new seed for you guys. So it does have the hub city, 5 towns, 8 four-ways, if I count it right, and 12 traders. But challenge, definitely. So let's head over to Hub City in all its glory. Now, as always, I will start with Hub City. I will go with the right side, go south, counterclockwise. I will stop at every town, every four-way, at which point, if you want to write down the coordinates, go ahead, pause the video, and they will be located up here. That way you can write them down for your future reference. Afterwards, I will do the same with every trader. Or you can just keep going back to look at the video if you so choose. I like to give that option. So, let's get started. Hub City, damn near the 0-0 mark as usual. Come down here and let's go south. And first thing we see is a four-way. Keep going south. And we come to this town right here. Now, this town has bolt-style bunkers and a passing gas with a workbench. Move east, and we have this town sitting right here. This one has a shed bunker and a passing gas with a workbench. Move on north, and we have the third town, but it does not have any bunker that I saw. And then we have wide open space until we get to the very top northeast corner where we have this four-way with a well bunker. Move on west, and we come to this four-way in a plains biome. Keep moving west, and we come to another four-way. This one's clipped into a wasteland, but it does have a workbench with in the passing gas, as well as the O'Reilly's Auto Store with another workbench. Almost got tongue twisted there. Keep going west, and we have this wonderful green town over here. It has the well bunker and another passing gas with a workbench. Come south, and we come to our fifth town over here. And this one has just the shed bunker that I saw. Move east toward Hub City, and just northwest of it is this four-way sitting in Wasteland. Go south, and still green biome, but we have this four-way sitting here. Keep going south, and we come to the desert biome, which has a four-way. There's our first town that we saw. Go up north, and we have this four-way right here, just southwest of Hub City. But that, don't let the sand fool you. That is Wasteland biome. Yeah. Now, as far as traders, only one trader is on the east side. But let's go to where the first trader is, which is just the right of where I'm currently at. And then the second trader is right to my left. Then we got third trader sitting here in the desert. Next trader's right here, just outside of the third town that we saw. Come over here, and there's a trader right here that's in Wasteland. That's that four-way that I just mentioned. Another trader sitting smack dab in the middle of wasteland. Then back to the green biome, right outside of the four-way. That is separated by water. Then just south of the last town that we saw is this trader sitting here. And this one pops up further north. Smack dab in the middle of wasteland again. Then kick it back to where we just were. And you have a trader sitting right here by the dead zone, or well, the edge. That's grouped right next to the trader sitting right there. Next trader is all the way to the north. And then just across the water to the left is the final trader sitting right here. And if you're curious, right there in the center, that is a booby trap sitting right there on its own little island. And this is burnt forest all up here, just so you know. So yeah, that's all the traders, all the towns, four ways. Yeah. Now me, I spawned in the desert, so if you were to play the seed, if you spawn on the south side, you're going to be fine. You know, I've got two towns, both have a workbench. Me personally, you know, I got really, really excited when I found this, because this is what I first saw. You know, and as a builder, yeah, I already started drooling, because I thought this would be a great location to build like this mega base, compound, community type setting. And I'm smacked right in between two traders, which, if you know me, I like my traders. Come to really love going to traders. But the wasteland itself is the biggest challenge, because right here, we're at the southern border. Now here's the dead zone right here. In fact, it's right there actually. And check this out. So it starts here, cuts through the water, clips this island right here on the edge, and then it proceeds to, as you can see how I mapped it out, continue going north, cuts this way, cuts through that four-way, and then it keeps on going, and it keeps on going, clips a little bit into that four-way with the O'Reillys, and finally peaks all the way up here in the north. Then it cuts over this way, cuts back around, and if you follow the outline, you can see how it just keeps on going until it curves into Hub City. I think it ends right there, so somewhere around here it rounds out, comes through here, clips through that, all this water, until at some point it matches up to here and stops. And the only other wasteland that I can think of that I saw was here in the southeast corner. Now there's a little patch of desert, but that's wasteland right there. And then if you are the type that wants to build in wide open spaces, then I got the perfect land place for you, because there's a lot of wide open spaces here. Although it'd be a hell of a challenge because there's really nothing around you. But don't get me wrong, there's a lot of country roads as a result. So I'm not sure what all those PLIs lead to. There could be more booby traps. Or, you know, it's hard to say. Because seeds in the past that I mapped out that turned into like this, where there was no towns nearby, it just turned into sprawling back roads. So you never know what you're going to get. And it sucks because there's a pretty decent sized patch of snow here. But you just don't want to live right next to the wasteland. At least I wouldn't recommend it. So, yeah, damn. Like I said, it's not what I consider amazing, great. maybe not even a decent seed. The saving grace is that island that I'm standing on, or inlet, I should say. Um, the multitude of traders, and as a builder, you know, I see potential in a massive project because I look at this four-way as a way to hook up to the desert. And whether I build a bridge or dig underground and pop up on the road, that would bridge the gap there. Find a way over here. Find a way to connect over here so I can reach him. Or actually hit him and then come back around and go home. But then the challenge to go from here to get to this trader, and then even more wasteland, is to come up here and find a way to connect to him. And then eventually find a way to pop out past the wasteland into the burnt forest so I can hit these two traders. But that's how I think. That's how I play. So I see potential there as far as project goes. And that would be one hell of a project because that's a lot of wasteland. But I'm including the seed, like I said. I originally wasn't going to, but I don't know what everyone's preferences are, and everyone has a different playstyle. Everyone thinks, I mean, we all love the game. That's why we're here. But everyone does play to some extent differently, and this is also a prime example of what I find. Not all the time, but potentially what I can find. Which brings me to my point where, as much as I would love to always guarantee a seed video on Wednesday, I will never promise that. I'll strive for that, but I'll never promise that because shit like this, it's out of my control. And as you can see, I've now spent 10 hours and 30 minutes of my time on just this seed, and it's not even where I played. Trying to map it out, going around the border, trying to get around. So, like I said, it's very time consuming. But if you did like the video, obviously I do appreciate it if you hit the like button. It helps me out, helps the algorithm, all that wonderful stuff. If you do play on this seed, drop me a comment in below and let me know what you think of it. Because like I said, I can see some potential and some fun building aspects of this. But again, that is just me. So enough with my rambling. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped. And yeah, until next time, everyone. Hope everything is good. And definitely see you next time. Take it easy.